Hello and welcome to the quarterfinal in Rio. It is Norrie versus Tiago Seyboth on ATP 500 courts in Rio de Janeiro. Very much looking forward to this one. First clay match I'm covering of the season so far. Of course, February clay courts in South America. Get this scoreboard up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Welcome, welcome. Already got some people in the chat. We got Nicolaus from before. Sorry, there was a very long three-setter, the match before, but glad we're starting the match now. Norrie serving first. Forehand. Forehand of Vilch. He's got a lot of firepower. The young Brazilian. He's not that young. I think he's like 24 or something. Seyboth Vilch. 23. 24 in a couple weeks. Interesting player to assess. Nice forehand from Norrie coming in there. He's got to, I mean, obviously the game will be to kind of extract errors from Seyboth Vilch being the more attacking player, but he's got to take advantage of any short balls, you know? Of course, he's known for his defensive abilities, Norrie, but he's got to hit winners of his own, and that one's not close there, that forehand. A lot open court. Hits it long. Got a lot of spin on the forehand, and then the backhand is flat. That's the problem with Norrie sometimes on the clay courts. So the backhand being flat does not give him the advantage it does on the hard courts. If it bounces low on the hard courts, the clay just kind of removes that benefit. Backhand Vilch to the backhand Norrie. What an angle he's found in the backhand there, and over to the forehand. Oh, Seyboth Vilch, that's the thing. On clay, you got time. Almost gets that forehand in on the run, but not quite. Forehand Norrie had to hit was behind the service boxes, trying to kind of put it away, but not quite. Not quite a finisher. He's got to win the point a few times, Norrie. That's kind of how it's always been. He's definitely got the gas tank to do it. Forehand into the net from Seyboth Vilch. Norrie gets the opening game. Love won for number 2 seed, the highest seed left in the tournament. It was very sad seeing Alcaraz retire third game of his match versus Tiago Monteiro. That really was a shame to see, because we know that this could have been a completely different tournament if Alcaraz was healthy. And yeah, it really was a shame to see him exit the tournament. Still, I mean, the seeds have rose to the top of that first half, that top half. Sebastian Baez versus Francisco Cerundolo have made the semifinals there. First quarterfinal coming up is right now, and then after that, the young 17-year-old is making all the headlines in the tournament, really, beating Arthur Fils and then Christian Garin. I mean, Fils, he won a title on clay last year. Christian Garin is very experienced clay courter as well. To beat both of those guys in straight sets en route to this quarterfinal. And he's the 5th youngest player ever to win a match. I mean, this guy's special. I've seen some highlights of him. The forehands he can hit, just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Same as Seyboth Vilch. He has a lot of firepower in his game. We've seen it on clay, French Open against Medvedev. Beat him in 5 sets. Just off the back of Medvedev winning in Rome. Seyboth Vilch just comes out of nowhere not scared of the number 2 seed at the French Open and just takes him out first round. It was a shock, but that is what it's what he can do. He's very talented. Sometimes can't string it all together, Seyboth Village. That's kind of my hypothesis. I mean, went to 5 sets of Rublev first round of the Australian Open as well this year. So you see some crazy things when he faces top players. Hey, Capricorn, welcome. Not seen you in a while. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you in the chat. Village, of course, Brazilian. Sure, the crowd will be wanting some kind of Brazilian in the final because all Argent semi-final at the top after Baez beat Tiago Monteiro in the quarters. So 2 chances in this quarterfinal and the next one of the 17-year-old Brazilian. I'm sure Seyboth Village would want to. I know it's not a team competition or anything, but for the crowd's sake, he want to take the pressure off the, the young man Francesca. Backhand forehand of Cam Norrie. Backhand Vilch into the net. 40-15. Hey, Jean, welcome. Hello, hello. Cam Norrie's a defending champion as well. I mean, crazy tournament he had last year, capping it off with that win against Alcaraz in the in the final. It's crazy. He came from he had 2 3-setters in a row before the final as well. Like, this guy can run forever. That's just Cam Norrie. It's crazy that he beat Alcaraz on clay with off the back of the 3-setters, but that's just Cam. Definitely a recognizable name. You're not gonna see his name fade off into the wilderness, you know? It's like he's from Star Trek or something. Or no, Seyboth Village's record against lefties in the last 52 weeks on clay. Sure. What's his record against lefties? As all of a sudden from 40 love up, Seyboth Village double faults. It's deuce now. I'll start the backhand there into the net. He just kind of went for a low percentage shot up the line. And he wasn't in the position to do so. And then all of a sudden he's making errors. And I mean, yeah, this is a game that he did not want to go close in. Being up 40 love. Cam Norrie does do that to people. All of a sudden, he's making you fight for your games. There's his serve up the tee. Cam Norrie's having a look at the mark. But it is in. It is in. 14 wins, 1 loss. Wow. That's very interesting. Guess that backhand must really hold up. Depends who he's playing it, I guess, the lefties. You know, as well. Forehand. Backhand of Cam Norrie. Backhand Seyboth Village. Forehand Cam Norrie. Advantage the Brazilian. Forehand to backhand. Forehand Cam Norrie to the backhand Seyboth Village. Forehand Cam Norrie. Backhand Village. Backhand Cam Norrie into the backhand of Village. Backhand drop shot Norrie. Village is going to get there. Volley lob. Oh, perfectly placed on the stretch from Cam Norrie. Very good. Very, very good. Hey, welcome. Welcome, Raj. Thanks for joining us in the chat. That is such good touch. The drop shot and then the lob on the stretch. Nishioka's got, I mean, it's not a similar game, but I guess he does have, left-handed forehand and a flatter backhand, Nishioka. Kinda similar to Norrie. I know he gets a lot of comparisons with Manarino. Cam Norrie is Cam Norrie at the end of the day. It's hard to kind of, put him in a box. Forehand. Forehand into the open court. Seyboth Wieltj, 5th game point. Get the opening game. Welcome, Pavel, to the chat. Welcome back. I wasn't watching that Świątek match earlier, but must have been a bit of a, I mean, shocker. Just surprising, considering, I mean, she was the massive favorite semi-final lineup. I know Kalinskaya had a good run to the quarters of the Australian Open. I think I covered that one versus was it Kalinskaya Zhang? I think. Is that the quarterfinal? Um, yeah, very, very surprising straight set loss. I know it's not really her conditions, Świątek, but you thought this is the time. You thought this has got to be the time where she, I mean, her streak of wins is very, very impressive. Even though the early loss in Australian Open, Beijing, WTA finals, and then Doha last week. You just we're not expecting that kind of loss, but so far this year, losing to people you just don't expect. It's not the big losses to Rybakina or anything. It's, Noskova and Kalinskaya. Yeah, she does hate getting rushed on the second serve. Yes, you gotta be. Oh, Cam Norrie from downtown gets the forehand up the line. Very good. See this again. Aggression into that forehand, Seyboth Wieltj, but Norrie sliding to his forehand corner. Gets the up the line forehand. Very good. Yes, you gotta be. That's gotta be the game on these faster hard courts. That's how Świątek loses. Is when you make her have long service games. You put pressure on her serve, so she probably goes for more on the first serve, and then has to play more second serves. It's kind of a cycle of discomfort for Świątek, you know? She does look so vulnerable when rushed a lot of the time. Return is long from Wieltj, and Cam Norrie gets the hold. Good tennis there in that game. Wieltj an aggression on the forehand, but Norrie up to it. Better 2009 Miami vibes. I think she definitely gets more. Oh, sorry, I lost focus on the webcam. Okay, I'm back. I think Świątek does get more anxious on court than Federer did. Um, it's surprising though, racket abuse. I guess it really crazy. Somehow she's lost points in Dubai. But from that win against Golf, you weren't expecting a loss in the semis to Kalinskaya. You just weren't expecting that. So what an open final that is. Paulini Kalinskaya. I mean, this is such a massive chance. What would be to see what rankings they'd be. Paulini's already 16 in the world with this final appearance. And she's getting the top 15. Um, 14 in the world if she wins in Dubai. That's crazy. And, if Kalinskaya wins, she will be, 16 in the world. So, big, big stakes. Big, big stakes there. The audio's funky. It's good now, okay. That's good. It's big stakes though, um, being a top 16 seed. I think the top 16, not sure how it works. I know seeds can't play each other until the 3rd round, but can you play a fellow top 16 seed before the 4th round? I don't know how it works. I might be getting lost here. That would be a big deal if both those players can just slip into the top 16. I know there's so many good players outside there that, are threats, but that's just how the WTA is, but being a seed is a massive deal, and it maintains his level, enter the top 10 by, Roland Garros. Yeah, but that's a big if, you know? It's a big if. You can't just win all the tournaments. I guess, I mean, if other people falter, you know, Sakkari's not exactly on form right now. People like Mukova's injured, Adamaya lost early, like, if these women fall early in the Sunshine Double, someone like Kalinskaya makes a quarterfinal, that's when we're talking, you know? Backhand into the net from Vilic. Does have a problem sometimes that when he does hit errors, they're not even close. Just kinda rushes his shots. It's in the middle of the net, that one. Oh, but I'm meaning like the Grand Slams seeding. 'Cause I know the top 8 can't play each other till the quarters. Can the top 16 not play each other till the 4th round? Drop shot from Bilic, but it's very heavy-handed. Oh, very nice redrop from Cam Norrie. Very, very nice. And he has 2 break points. 4th game of this 1st set. Seyboth is gonna win, says Ronaldo. We'll see, we'll see. Definitely a threat. But early here, Cam Norrie's playing the better tennis. That's for sure. 2 break points for the Brit, kind of. Backhand to forehand. Forehand Vioch putting the power on it, but misses it by quite a lot. Cam Norrie gets the break. Up 3-1 in the 1st set, but we know breaks mean less on the clay courts. And serve means less in general. But he's up a break, playing the better tennis at the moment, and that's what matters. Really hope Mukova gets healthy again. Always such a benefit to the tour. We've seen how she puts the top players to the test and beats them quite a lot of the time as well. Seyboth Vilic making few too many errors on that backhand. Letting his frustrations known. A lot of muttering. Brazilian crowd trying to get behind him. There's his parents. First serve into the net. Norrie's he's gotta just stay focused though, stay on his game. We know Seyboth Vilch can kick into gear at any point. Norrie's gotta play his normal game, take advantage of the errors when they come. Forehand from Cam. Backhand from Vilch. Hitting the ball strongly, but thought that was in. Must have just missed that backhand up the line. Still not afraid to go for a shot. So he's hitting a few good backhands in that rally, but over the high part of the net, goes a bit too big on that backhand. Not enough up and down. Pushing it. The first time an all-seeded 1000 final happened was Cincy 2022 when Garcia was a qualifier and Kvitova. Garcia was a qualifier she won it that year, right? Really? That's crazy. She qualified for that tournament? Have a look. Have a look. Wow. What a run. I remember covering it at the time. Just being in complete awe of what she was doing. She beat Sabalenka and Jess Pegula and yeah, what a run from Garcia. 'Cause it's crazy she had to qualify for that tournament even though she won Warsaw, like, a couple weeks before, you know? Drop shot. Oh, but good sliding from Seyboth Vilch to get there on the redrop. Hits that forehand back. Drop shot. This time a bit predictable. Still had to get there. Good job. You don't even think about her qualifying because you think that well, I kind of link it with, her winning Warsaw as well, you know? Forehand Vilch, backhand of Norrie still, game point, right in the corner of that backhand, just pinpoint. Up 4-1 in the first set. Very good. Very, very good yeah, the run was ridiculous from Garcia. Martic, Zachary, Mertens, Pegula, Sabalenka, Kvitova. Like, you don't get too much of a better run like that in a Masters. That's quality all the way through. Even someone like Martic finished at the top 15 before. Mertens, as we know, is as Jean knows as well, very, very frustrating player to play even when she's not playing well. Putting them all aside is just it's crazy the way she was playing. Everything was going right for Garcia. She was flying literally and physically. Kalinskai's Rumby up there are even better. Playing a bit of Arctic Monkeys in Rio. Let me have a look. Let's see. Dubai, Hunter, Buxa, Ostapenko, Goff, Świątek. I think the consistency of Garcia's run might in terms of level of opponents, might make it a bit more impressive for me. Ostapenko in Dubai is a nightmare as well. Also, playing someone better in the final as well would make put a cherry on top, I think. I'd have to have a look to see other really good 1,000 runs. I'm sure the Garcia one's not the best, but it definitely looks looks very impressive on paper. It was very impressive at the time. The reason why she came into the US Open being, I mean, top 5 favorite. Forehand long from Vilch, just really giving up errors way too often. Whoa, Irani 2016 Dubai. Yeah, that is a very strange. Was Dubai slower then, maybe? Backhand into the net from Vilch, just the rally tolerance is very much fluctuating for Vilch. Just sometimes, or even when he's in a bit of a longer rally where he's trying to up the pace, he'll still make the error first. First serve into the net. Love 31-4. This is not good from the Brazilian right now. Double fault. It was out. Yeah. Not even close. Out by about a couple inches. Hey Max, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Interesting match here. My first clay court match of the season that I'm covering. Yeah, not even close. I mean, inch or two. What my thought? I didn't see it. I wasn't watching it, but when I saw the result, I was very, very shocked. Didn't know she was capable of that kind of aggressive tennis that we're talking about. I know, I mean, the Russians are all clean hitters, but to people were saying how aggressive she was on the second serve and giving Egan no time. That's impressive. That's impressive. I definitely will tomorrow, but didn't have too much time today. I was just kind of I was waiting for the Montero Baez match to be over, the one before this. Took a while. Three-setter there. Backhand Vilch, forehand of Norrie. Still 2 more break points for the double break, and that backhand is just nowhere close. Nowhere close. Dear, dear, dear. I mean, he's making backhand errors so frequently. Just you understand why he's not top 50. Some of these performances that he puts in, a lot of the time he will not make past the first round. He's got such a high peak level, but when he when you go under that, the B game, C game, is it that good? People in the top 20, their B and C game, I mean, they've perfected it almost. Cam Norrie coming in for the overheads. Seyboth Vilch gets a backhand to it, but is wide. It was a really wholesome picture, that picture of Djokovic, Nadal and Djokovic, considering they've had a bit of kind of like a game of media telephone almost last couple months. A little bit awkward, but you just see them both smiling in the picture together. Hey, Joe, thank you very much for the 10. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Treat yourself to a bottle of Buckfast. Thank you very much, Joe. I don't know if that's good research or thank you very much. Guess if you're giving in pounds, you probably know all about Scotland and Buckfast. Forehand put away, but Cam Norrie's there. Not very good from Gilch to the net, really. Just not much on the forehand. So often he puts too much on the forehand, but that one was just kind of massaged deep almost right into Cam Norrie. 3 set points for the breadstick. I was expecting more of a contest, but we'll see what happens in the second set. See what happens is that's kind of the story of this set. Backhand into the middle of the net from Vilchen. Um, just not been good enough, really. Not been good enough in the Guga Korten Stadium here in Rio. Aiming after absolute legend on the clay courts. Is Vilch nervous? I don't think he's nervous. He's just making loads of errors. It's look, you'll see this 4 winners, 14 unforced errors. That is just that winners is way too low as well. Shows you he's really not getting much. And when he does get stuff on the ball, Cam Norrie is getting it back. See how dominant Cam Norrie is on serve there. Norrie's serve isn't that good, and it might lend itself to clay a little bit, the way he slices it and, keeps it low as much as he can. But Fields has just done nothing really that whole set. Yeah, you'd think so, but he's just it almost feels like he's not giving anything to the crowd, so why should they give him energy? That that's kind of where we're at, it seems. Like, Vilch got frustrated at one point, serving at, like, 1-4, and, the crowd tried to get behind him, and he just made another error straight away. The crowd's like, "Ah, well, you're just losing the set then, that's just how it is." So, I'm hoping that he improves in the seconds. Uh, let's see. Yeah, he might he might defend the title. We all know what happened after Cam Norrie won the title in Rio. He played well in Indy Wells and then just went completely downhill last year. It was really depressing watching Cam Norrie after that. Just hoping, this being an Olympic year on clay, this can be the springboard for something special. There's the crowd coming into it. Decent serve from Vilch. Norrie can't get the forehand back. Forehand of Norrie. There's a bit more oomph put on that forehand from Vilch. Norrie can't get that one back. Can't let the crowd get into it too much, Norrie. Does antagonize crowds sometimes. Very much energy player. Nice backhand deep. Another good forehand. Backhand of Vilch. Backhand of Vilch. Depth here. That was a bit more short from Norrie. Another backhand short, but Vilch just neutral air, really. Norrie barely went past the service box on the backhand. Vilch just goes over the ball into the middle, then I mean, yeah, it's a weird air. So frequent so far in the match. It's kind of almost a amateurish error. It's like an error I'd make. Hard to explain. Forehand Norrie. Backhand Vilch. Backhand Norrie. Cross court with forehand of Vilch. Look at that. That's what can happen. That's what can happen. Give Vilch time on the forehand. That is a ripper and a half. That's a winner. That's a winner. Live arm. Maybe with the live arm, Vilch sometimes, um, looks past footwork maybe. Might be reason for some of these errors. He gets the opening game in this second set. He didn't hold, did he? We held the opening game in the first set. It was tough. I remember that. It went, from 40 love up, and a couple of deuces. I think he took it as 5th game point. So, a much simpler service game there. And Norrie, for the first time, down in a set at love 1. Brutal, Capricorn. It's very brutal, these Nadal statements. Hey, Marcus, welcome. Backhand, one of Norrie. Backhand Vilch. Vilch is gonna be up for this return game. As I say that, he makes a backhand error into the net. Hey, Shiloh, welcome. Not seen you in a long time. With the Sinner emoji. Yannick Sinner winning in Rotterdam, continuing his unbeaten start to the year. Crazy stuff. Backhand. Forehand Cam Norrie to the forehand. Vilch, forehand volley. Oh, not great from Cam Norrie, but the overhead. Did he miss it? Wow. Oh, and he go the crowd doesn't like it. Even though he missed it. He missed it. He tried to go behind Vilch. Volley was not good. Just about got there, Vilch. Norrie tries to go through the Brazilian. Crowd did not like that. Backhand into the net. Good slider serve on the ad side. Kind of silences the crowd a bit. I think if Vilch won the next point, that next point there would have been a raucous atmosphere. They booed because Norrie hit an overhead and almost hit Vilch. Norrie's had a couple controversial clay overhead moments, you know? It I think he did. I think he did, Jean. Just to even just to, like, intimidate him a little bit. He didn't hit him, but the overhead normally goes cross court there. Same with the one against Djokovic. I mean, it's hard to say. You're not in the mind of a tennis player, and I can't hit any smash in general, so first serve is out. 15 love. Forehand to backhand. Forehand of Norrie. Backhand of Vilch. Backhand of Norrie. Forehand of Vilch. Backhand of Norrie to the backhand of Vilch. Forehand Norrie, bit wild there from Cam Norrie. You can tell he has a background in college tennis, you know? The energy, the kind of I wouldn't say dirty player, he's just kind of he doesn't really care how the opponent feels, you know? He just wants to play his own I don't know, and it is hard to put Norrie in a box. I think he does like yeah, I said it wrong. With his kind of commands and things, he does like the opponent to hear him. It wouldn't be so cynical to say he's not like a fully mind game kinda guy. He's not like Fabio Fognini and things. Norrie, bit of a crazy return game there, some errors, just maybe getting some of the frustration out. I don't know, kinda giving Seyboth the game there. Not great. Hey, welcome, Sean. Welcome, welcome. Smash one of the hardest shots, even though it looks like it should be easy. Yeah, it is way harder than it looks. Even even easy smash putaways, people will practice that thousands upon thousands of times. And then match conditions, I mean, the thoughts that go through your head, the time you have on the ball, the most anxious few seconds, you're like, "Oh, I need to take it early. Oh, I need to take it this time." So difficult. So, so difficult. The Foo Fighters in Rio. Pavel's saying Sinner's on a 15-match win streak right now. Let's see how far he can go. I don't think he has very high chance of winning Indian Wells this year, but Miami, maybe, yeah. I think he's what's his record in Miami? I think it's pretty consistent making deep runs. Of course, the 2021 final in Miami, and the one last year as well. Let's see. Umpire talking to the supervisor. In Miami, final, quarterfinal, final. And the quarterfinal loss in 2022 was oh, yeah, that retirement. So if Sinner didn't get wow, crowds loving the double fault from Cam Norrie. There's some salt. Definitely, wow. Um, yeah, that part of the draw as well. If Sinner wasn't injured, he would have made the final that year. I think he would have been beaten Ruud, even though Ruud was playing probably his best hardcore tennis up to that point. I think he would have. So if he wasn't injured, he would have made 3 finals in a row. So Miami really is his conditions. Indian Wells is gonna be tougher, I agree. Overhead, but Bjelch gets there, but can't put the backhand back in. 15-all Cam Norrie. Important point to win there because not, not playing great right now. Needs to restore the kind of good feeling he had the first set. Hey, welcome, Manor. Let first serve for Norrie at 15-all. Hey, welcome, MJ. Yeah, it is a bit late, but glad to be covering this one. Backhand is long on the return from Bjelch. 30-15. Nice tee serve there from Cam Norrie. 30-15. 1 a.m. in Sofia. Talking of, I think I got it. Is it Sofia? I have a Bulgarian friend, but I don't. I know it's not pronounced Sofia. Got big respects for Bulgaria though. Friends and Grigor Dimitrov, the two combinations there. Oh, Cam Norrie, forehand winner put away is ridiculous. That's too good. That's too good there. Let's see. Forehand was just ruling that point. Backhand came short. Norrie steps on it for a winner. That's too good. Too good. It's how good Sinner's draw will be in Indian Wells. He's in the winning groove right now as Norrie gets the hold off the backhand air. Got it right the second time. Stressed on the O. Sofia. Okay. Sofia. I had a feeling. I mean, I knew the first one was wrong, but I didn't know how it was wrong. My first attempt. Cam Norrie gets the hold. It's 2-all here. Not much other tennis going on, I think. Some point Los Cabos matches will start, I assume. Second serve, backhand of Norrie to backhand Vilch is a drop shot. That's good. Almost seemed like forced into it how close he was to the backhand. Very good shot though. Again, backhands and just almost mid mid jog hit the backhand drop shot. Impressive. First serve is out that time though. 15 love second serve. Wow, they are late. Goodness sake, those Los Cabos semifinals. I don't want to cover those, but I mean, I don't want to die, so I will not be covering those. I think it must be Anthony then. Gotta be. If it is if it's an upcoming stream, it's gotta be Anthony. But I will not be covering that. First serve into the net, second serve 15-all here. See, Norrie's not had too much of a chance on serve yet this set. Vilch getting into his groove a little bit. Third ball forehand winner inside out. Good finish. What he should be doing. That kind of firepower. Got to keep the first serves consistent though. But that's the thing, margin. If he just plays with more margin, go a long way. First serve out, second serve at 30-15. Forehand of Norrie. Went pretty big on that second serve, Vilch. 40-15. Ooh, the Dubai qualifying starts tomorrow. Interesting first rounds there. Pospisil Gasquet. Sounds like it could have been like a fourth round of Wimbledon or some some tournament back in the day. Now just first round of qualifying in Dubai. And Pospisil back in the tennis court though. So I'm pretty sure he had some not so nice injuries before. Pretty sure. End of last year. There's the big forehand again from Vilch. He wants to get the crowd in it. Up on serve, 3-2. I'm pretty sure Pospisil had um, an injury. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Happened to the German Jesus guy. I don't know who you're talking about. Got no clue. What you're talking about tennis is it's probably not about tennis. Oh, the one who beat Rafa. Um, he was South African. If you're talking about Lloyd Harris, uh, I don't know. I don't know where Lloyd Harris is right now. I think he might be injured again. Let's see. Lloyd Harris. No, he's playing challengers and lost 2 first rounds in challengers in a row. 3 first round challenges in a row, make that. After losing first round of 4 to Conti Alice in the Shern Open. That's a shame. Lloyd Harris struggling right now. To be fair though, Dino Prismic, not a nice first round draw. In France the other day. Yeah, he's not. He's from South Africa. Crowd getting a bit more amped here. Cam Norrie serving at 2-3. Crowd does not want to stay quiet at all. It's what you got to deal with, though. South American clay. Huge cheer for the double fault again. Oh my gosh. Vilch, what the heck is he doing? He cannot be asking for crowd support like that after a double fault. That's so gross. What the heck? How are you asking for cheers after your opponent double faults? I'm sorry. What? 50-0, 50-0 now. That's ridiculous. Forehand is long. Seyboth Vilch openly celebrating any Norrie mistake. Even, I mean, that one unforced error, not forced at all by Vilch, and he's fully fist pumping. This is this is something else. This return game. No shame at all. Zero shame. Crowd cheering the fault on the first serve. Here we go. Second serve, 2-3, 15-30. Backhand Vilch. Forehand Norrie. Norrie's got to just ride this wave and just let it let it let it go. But he's made another backhand error. And now, first time in the match, Vilch has break points. Crowd really getting excited now. Norrie's got to. Gosh, crowd is cheering every single thing Norrie does wrong. Second serve, forehand of Vilch, backhand of Norrie. It is long, and the crowd's going berserk. Like Vilch has won the tournament. serving at 4-2. Up a break in the second set now. It's well, the is a Brazilian crowd, but I the crowd's the crowd, right? But Vilch trying to orchestrate the cheers after the double fault, the first point of the game. That was so just disgusting to watch. I mean, like who does that? Who openly cheers double faults? Like, s really strange behavior. Backhand Vilch, backhand of Cam Norrie, forehand Vilch, backhand of Cam Norrie. Vilch in a good groove right now. Forehands, forehand drop shot from Vilch is a winner. The crowd's like half booing, half cheering. It is a fully packed crowd. Crazy. What it w just like 5 minutes before the match started, it was not I think it was half full. Now ole, 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 Tiago is in full chorus in the Gugu Korton Stadium court. First serve is a fault though at 4-2. Double fault. This time, the it's support for Vilch after the double fault. And only about 10 seconds of noise compared to the last double fault in the match. Backhand. Oh, so close from Norrie. You just can't keep giving Vilch 3 points. Just can't do it. The crowd's loving every single thing Norrie does wrong right now. You got to make Vilch earn his way to 5-2. Forehand. Forehand Vilch. Has he made it? If he has, it's a ridiculous forehand winner he has. Wow. What Vilch can do, I think the crowd has stepped in and really become the lead factor right now. Vilch is feeding off him and the crowd equally toxic, you know? Error into the net. Huge come on from Vilch. He's kind of Norrie-ing Norrie a little bit, but Norrie would not cheat a double fault. It's almost a step too far from Vilch. I think it might be. He's up 5-2 in the second set. Norrie is 1 game away from getting taken to a decider. Went to 3 sets in the quarters and semis last year. Will happen again. Vilch. Seyboth Vilch. Vilch. It's close. It's close enough. Yeah, for sure, Sean, for sure. Don't get me started, Sean, don't get me started. Oh my gosh. I can get really wound up. I can get really wound up. I love it when the players fight back as well. It doesn't help them, but there's some kind of they deserve it, you know? Like, when Taylor Fritz was shushing the crowd last year after he won, like, these fans are just you just can't make that much noise when a player is serving. Just It's not allowed for a reason. It completely distracts them. But, just get away with it every time, every time. Similar in the US as well. I know every tournament is like it can when we get to it, it's like, "Oh, this is the worst crowd. No, this is the worst crowd." But I think Roland Garros is probably, at its worst, the worst. Pound for pound, you know? Just about makes the ace Cam Norrie, so 30 love, needs to hold serve here, just to force Vilch into serving out. Look at that, serve out wide. Not quite an ace, but very, very solid serve out wide there. Vilch looks like he's a lost puppy. I don't know what's going on here. Taking forever to get into the return position. Norrie takes some time to reset. He's trying not to get sucked into the mind games here. Second serve. Backhand of Vilch. Backhand of Norrie. Right into the corner, and is it gonna land in? It does on the baseline. And now the forehand lands in. Forehand again from Vilch. Forehand Cam Norrie. Backhand, oh my gosh. I mean, he's down 40 love, but that is a pitiful drop shot. That's so bad. Let's see this again. Forehand, I mean, he just about made that forehand Vilch. Backhand drop shot was so bad. Oh gosh. I don't know why he's hitting. I mean, he hit the ground with his racket there. He's serving for the second set. There's no need, but he is very animate. I mean, he always has been. Very, very intense player, Vilch. Vilch. Here we go. I think that was a let on the first serve. 5-3. Serving for a third set here. Ace up the tee. 15 love. Ace up the tee. Misses the first serve on the ad side. Second serve. Can Cam Norrie get into this return game? Vilch going big on the forehand and the backhand corner, running around the backhand and goes into the net, high part of the net. Norrie staying quiet, but giving back some fist pumps of his own. Feels a bit disrespected, understandably. Backhand to the forehand of Vilch. Backhand Norrie. Forehand Vilch is a bit wild again, 15-30. Can Norrie just go into lockdown mode right now? Friendly fire, MJ. You are part of the US Open crowd. Are you when you're in the US Open crowd, are you trying to kind of, temper the booing sometimes? Are you just like, "Okay, let's calm down, people," or is it just too much, you just can't deal with it, or good forehand from Vilch out wide, and Cam Norrie can't get it back. He's 2 points away from the set, Vilch, but Norrie's got himself into this game because of some forehand errors from the Brazilian. Let first serve at 30-all. Big point now. Massive point. Definitely Swiatek Sabalenka, Reba, Coco. What about the rest? Yeah, interesting. See how fit Pegula is and with her, coaching change as well. Norrie returning to the net, so it's set point for Vils. Set point. Crowd is fully jumping up and down in the stands. Not even won the set yet. Miss-hit forehands and the crowd goes insane. Cam Norrie loses the second set. We're going to 3. We're going to 3. Seyboth Vils playing with fire. I mean, huge cheer for the double fault. And it's definitely got the crowd into it. I think it's kind of set the crowd off. Cam Norrie's winners were lacking in that second set. Vils got his up. Hey, MJ, thank you so much for the gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Who's been gifted is the question. Who has been gifted? Big shout out to you, MJ. Big shout out. That's really cool. Oh, next time, Joe. Next time. Hey, Max got gifted. Nice. I'm gonna take a short break before this third set. I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Drop the predictions in. Who is gonna win the third set? Who's gonna be in the semi-final in Rio? See you guys in just a couple seconds. So third set gonna start soon. hoping that Norrie can bounce back after how that second set ended. Very disconcerting way for it to end. Did have a chance to break back 5-3, couldn't quite do it. Someone asked before about the top 10 on the women's side. I think, I mean, the way Zheng started the year, you'd be surprised if she wasn't there by the end of the year. I think she's a player that you'd expect to be there, especially people like Pegula and Jabeur aren't on their best form. You expect on Jabeur to be back, same as Pegula. He's normally really consistent, Pegula. Um, I don't see the top 4 getting, usurped. Even with a slam win, um, it'd be very difficult for there to be a top 4 change there, you know? Um, even if someone like, I don't know, Zachary or someone wins, as it stands right now, even if Zachary wins, the French Open, having lost first round last year, I think it was, he'd still be number 5 in the world, so, um, it feels like there's just no shifting those 4. Even with fluky slam result, there's always a fluky slam win, maybe not fluky, but a random slam win in the WTA. There's always one in store. I just don't see it shifting the top 4. I agree with Capricorn. Like Penko and Zhang will end the year inside the top 10. Ooh. Ostapenko is the big shout there. Because whether she has the consistency or not, that's the thing. Well, I mean, when's the last time she ended the year top 10? Wanna have a look at that. Annual ranking history for Ostapenko. Let me have a look here. Norrie serving first, third set. I'm saying Norrie 6-3, I think, this third set. Okay, 2023 ended at 13 in the Worlds. Ended at 18 in the World 2022, 28, 44, 45, 22. She only had ended in the top 10 once in her career. End of the year. So she might be, I mean, she's there right now. Like, she's 10th in the world right now. She was 9th last week. But does she have the consistency over the years? The question. And I've just not seen that enough. Obviously, you see it in spurts. That's kind of Ostapenko. That's what she does. Forehand to backhand. Backhand Norrie. Forehand of Vilj. If a wild forehand from Norrie. And some of these errors are creeping in now. You just weren't seeing before in that first set. Normally such a clean player, Norrie. When you see a wild forehand that just goes 3 feet past the baseline, it just makes your eyebrows twitch a little bit. Overheads. Oh, that's not good. Straight to Vilj, and another one straight to Vilj. He read it on the forehand side, but couldn't get it back. First overhead, awful, awful overhead from, I mean, easiest put away overhead you'll see, the positioning. Puts it right down the middle, short. Gave him every chance, and Gets away with it, Norrie there. Good serve out wide. Needs more of those serves out wide. That's what's doing damage on the ad side. I mean, it's every lefty's weapon. You see it coming, you cannot do much about it, generally. Umpire, the supervisor having a conversation mid-rally. It's always fun. Backhand lob. This one's in. Seyboth deal. Very good lob there. Norrie didn't even try to get it. Came in on a backhand approach. Pretty deep backhand approach as well. And straight over Norrie's head on the baseline. 40-30, serve out wide. It's just so good from Norrie. Ad side is just on lock, gotta say. That's just too much too much side spin on that. Serve out wide. Zachary Ons, Marketa, Vondrousova will probably find it hard to end the year's top 10 players. Yeah, Vondrousova, you just don't see it. Really. He's just really struggled since Wimbledon. And it's not nice to see people not back much up, but see it to believe it kind of thing for consistency for Vondrousova. That's what I'll say. Here we go. Seyboth Vilj serving at love 1. First serve into the net. Yasakari also parting with a coach as well. A wild forehand from Vilj. Norrie's got to be there when Vilj is making errors. He's got to be supplying that platform. Here we go. Here's a deep ball. Go for something low percentage. Go for it. If you make it, fair enough. Backhand, forehand of Vilj. That's too good. And Norrie, not quite enough depth there. Throughout. Good forehand winner from Vilj. There's David Ferreira in the crowd. Who else is there? I'm trying to recognize him. Probably the tournament director or something. I don't recognize him one bit, but there's the great man, David Ferrer. Won so many clay tournaments. Oh, there's another Veals drop shot clunker. He's hit a few winners, but a few clunkers as well. Not even close to being over the net. This again goes for it and ooh, middle of the net. First serve into the net. 15-30 second serve. Norrie chance to get the break early here. You got to say. Forehand. Forehand Vilj. Forehand Norrie tries to go up the line, but it's wide. That was a low percentage shot. Going for something. Maybe make Vilj earn that point. Maybe. Go back into that backhand corner and just see how he does. Fault on the first serve at 30-0. Another big point early in this third set. Forehand from Cam. Forehand Vilj. Backhand Cam. Forehand of Vilj. Backhand Cam. Up the line to the backhand slice Vilj. Inside out. Forehand from Cam. Forehand Vilj. Backhand Cam. Backhand Vilj. Forehand of Cam. Backhand Vilj up the line. Is wide. Good from Norrie. Keeping it deep. not giving him space in the forehand, waiting for Vils to lose the rally tolerance. Forehand, backhand Norrie. It's break point Cameron Norrie. Slice to the forehand Norrie. Backhand to backhand. In behind from Norrie. There's the come on as he gets to break his serve. No boos in the crowd, just indifference. I think, yeah, there's a misunderstanding in the chat. Hope you guys are okay. Isn't Ferrer the organizer of the real? Maybe he is. Maybe he is. I'll have a look. Let's see. Who um who is the organizer of the Rio Open? Maybe he is. I don't know. I don't know. Definitely, he was definitely in some big seats though. Overhead. Well, that was a confident overhead taken on by Norrie. Slapped it away for a winner. Probably an honored guest, yeah. See this bounce smash. Gorgeous technique there. Compare that to his previous smash where it just looked so unconfident. Bit of miscommunication with the ball kids there. 30 love second serve. Forehand to backhand. Forehand of Vils, back. Forehand of Norrie. Moonball from Vils, he misses it. That's not a good way to start that strategy. Missing it long. Ferrero, Federer. I remember being very confused in 2002. Yeah, Ferrer, I forget he's around a while. 'Cause my mind immediately goes to that French Open final, 2013? 12? One of them, one of those years. Um, 2014? Maybe? Double fault from Norrie. That's 40 love, crowd getting back into it. Then you remember he's 41. Would have been 2002. He turned pro in 2000s. Been around a very long time. He won his first title when he was 20. Forehands, backhands. Norrie, forehand of Vils, just does nothing to lose in this return game. Backhand slice. Forehand Norrie. Backhand Vils goes for it. Forehand Norrie. Now big forehand coming in from Vils. Norrie gets it back on the slice. Lands in. Forehand drop shot from Vils. Can Norrie get there? He can, but drops twice. So 40 love becomes 40-30. Vils trying to get the crowd back involved. Here we go. Here we go. 2 love 40-30. Not Not going away from this drop shot strategy for sure. 40-30. Norrie still at game point to go 3 love up, but 2 chances already gone. That is just gorgeous. Lands in on the return. Oh my gosh, fair enough getting that overhead back. Oh, wow, again. Top shot winner from Veals. Norrie's overhead was so good. So good. Somehow he got it back. Norrie had to scoop it up, and that's just too good. Thank you so much, MJ, for the $25. You can send 250 max out, but thank you so much, MJ. That's really kind of you. Again, the 5 gifted and now this. Thank you so much. Good forehand, put away. Deuce, that is important clutch moment there from Cam Norrie. See this again. Boom. Puts it away for a winner. Hey, D-Funk, welcome. Because he made it. That is too good from Cam Norrie. Wow. Sorry, I'm getting a bit of cough, but that is too ridiculously close to the sideline forehand winners from the Brit there. There's just nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do about that if you're Veals. Got him back from 40 love, got him down to deuce and tried his best, but hey, giving shout outs to David Ferrer now, the MC. Standing ovation for Ferrer. What the heck? It's great to see. Great to see. All in the crowd know his name. Is that Guga? Is that Guga giving Ferrer a hug there? Or it might be Bruno Suarez. I can't tell from I just see the hair. Just see the hair. It might is Bruno Suarez bald now? Am I thinking the right person? Um, he definitely was bald at one point. Like, as of recently, he had curly hair, and he retired last year, right? Of course, both Brazilian. Who knows? Who knows? Ooh, pork bun sounds good. Sounds delicious. Ace from Veals to start this love 3 service game. Important service game, you know. Norrie up love 3. If he breaks here, very difficult to see a way back for Veals, but he does have the crowd with him. Norrie kind of giving that return away a bit. Backhand wide. No, you're just flexing there. Another backhand return error from Norrie. So 3 points, 3 first serves. All 3 go to the Brazilian. Can he get a game to love here? Just misses the first serve. The Bros going to the game. Was the first leg, I know Porto beat Arsenal the first leg. Was that in Porto? Yeah, it was. Oh, lovely, lovely backhand from Cam. Too good. And Veals on the run. Can't get it back. See this. Can really change direction so well on that backhand. Only 1-0 though, you know? So, at home at the Emirates, you'd think Arsenal are gonna get the win there, and then if whether that's enough, um, to avoid extra time or not is another thing, whether Porto has the backbone, you know? But Arsenal, it is a kind of sore spot, isn't it? The round of 16. You've not passed it for a while. I mean, you've not been in the Champions League for a while, but even before when you were in the Champions League, like those losses to Bayern and people, Barcelona, just I think it's just all small steps, right? To just kind of rewrite the mojo. Obviously, Arsene Wenger was a whole different kind of time. Obviously, it was um, like 20 years of Arsene Wenger, right? Or so, probably 20 plus years. If you can just kind of every match, right? Not turn into the same team. Obviously, being the Champions League as consistently as you were was great, but it's not what you're looking for with the squad you had. You had more potential. Big game here for Norrie. Vilos did just get a game there. He's had a bit of momentum now. Crowd just searching for Norrie errors, but serve out wide, as it often does, yields a free point. Another miss on the return from Vilos on the ad side. This one to the tee. Forehand Norrie. Backhand Vilos. Up high. Forehand of Norrie. Backhand Vilos. Forehand of Norrie. Backhand Vilos. Clips the net. Backhand volley from Vilos. Forehand. Oh, that's not very good from Norrie. Completely mishit that forehand pass. And now 15:30, the break's on. Backhand, he's lucky he hit the net, Norrie, but then the volley wasn't amazing from Vilos. He had the time on the forehand. He had the time. Vilos, she's celebrating a lot, but should not have won that point. 15:30 ad side, big point. And so often it's been a free point. Now a second serve at 15:30 on the ad side. Can he still find a good wide serve? Will he go tee? He goes wide. Backhand Norrie to the open court. Forehand now into inside out for a winner. Very good from Cam Norrie. Under pressure there. Delivered when he had to. Yeah. This is just how it is a lot of the time. Clay court tennis, especially when you've got a guy from the home country. From the highlights I saw, I don't think Francesca's like this really. He seems to just be a young kid having fun most of the time. Ooh, didn't think he made that, nor I thought it was called for a fault. But then the umpire looked. Aced on the tee. So 15:30 down becomes 40:30. Ad side serve. Cam Norrie has loved it all night. Missed the first serve before. Ooh, that was close. That let went up the tee there that time. Went up the tee. Clay court drama is so real. It doesn't happen on other surfaces, I'm telling you. Clay court drama is different. Serve out wide. And now on the stretch, Vilch gets the forehand back. Forehand up the line, but into the net. Vilch cannot get the break back, and Norrie's up 4-1 in this third set. Just 2 games away from the semi-finals in Rio. So this is the third quarterfinal. We already have top half semi-finals. Sebastian Baez beating Montero in 3 sets, 6-4, 1-6, 6-2. And Francisco Cerundolo, he's had a few bad results, really awful results. Back to a more comfortable service, you'd think. Still not, I mean, most convincing run. 3 sets, against Lajovic, 3 sets against Comesaña, whoever he is, in the first round. Comesaña has never won a tour level match, and Cerundolo, the 4th seed, having to go through 3 sets with him, but the old classic, Baez Cerundolo in the semi-finals that heralded a few finals, I think. Um, let's see. Not a few finals, but definitely a few matches. I remember covering that final. I think Cerundolo Baez in Bastad. Good match, that one. Comesaña has a weak serve and a bad backhand. And he breadsticked Cerundolo. He must have really had a bad forehand set. There's no way you That's insane. Fair enough to him, making his living. Cam is winning this match, says Capricorn. Here we go. Served at 1-4 in the first set, got broken. Then Norrie served out the set. Got to be more awake this service game for sure. Don't know what he's waiting for. Vilch. It's a fault. Wasn't close, but 1-4 second serve. Here we go. Forehands to backhand. Backhand Vilch to the backhand Norrie. Backhand Vilch. Forehand Norrie comes in. Vilch playing a bit passive, and Norrie coming in. Doesn't need to play overhead either. 1-4, love 15. Backhand was deep, and then the next forehand had extra topspin and power on it. Right in the corner, Vilch couldn't get it back. Yeah, I'd say his favorite. Drop shot. Oh, it's not good from Vilch. Is this the end for the Brazilian in the tournament? 1-4, love 30. Norrie just a few points away from the double break. Serving for this match. Here we go. It's insane how that happens sometimes. People just I know there's so little grasp, results to go off of pretty much for everyone. People will go into Wimbledon, like, winning 1 match their entire career, then all of a sudden make a quarterfinal or whatever. People like Alcaraz, all of a sudden win the tournament, Norrie making forehand there. He was love 30 up in this game. How long have we had in the match so far? Match time, hour and 40 minutes. So Norrie would like to finish it under 2 hours. Get ready for the semi-final, but we know it's not that easy. The Brazilian crowd as well, they will not make it that easy. A return from Norrie. Now the forehand bit through the middle. Vilch with some more intent on his ground strokes. Gets the unforced error from Norrie. Love 30 down to 40-30. Brazilian, his game point to stay in this match pretty much. Backhand. There's no way that was in. There is no way on earth. The line judge is blind. Has Norrie made the backhand pass? He has. I'm glad he has because that lob was so out. I'm telling you, it was so out. And Norrie makes the backhand pass anyway. Deuce. Still in this game, Norrie. That lob was out. That lob was out. 1-4 deuce. Can Veal survive? Ooh, just skimming off the back of the tape. Good forehand from Norrie, and now break point at 1-4. First break point to get the double break. Like Judge's point quote of the stream. Do not clip that. Do not clip that. I don't want that on the QualityShot Instagram or something. David lambasts line judge. Serve out wide. Norrie just kind of mishits it. Crowd going wild. He's still in the match. Still in the match. Feels still in the match. Saves the break point. Yeah, there is. There is. First serve into the net at deuce. Second serve here. Will Cam Norrie get a chance to do what he does, backhand up the line kind of thing? Doesn't need to. Vilch misses backhand by miles anyway. 1-4 advantage. Cameron Norrie to serve for the match. Here we go. It's a 500 event, even though the players in it are not all the best. Case in point, Norrie being the number 2 seed. Oh, very good forehand winner. Vilch staying alive. See this, just full aggression on the forehand. 1-4 deuce saves a second break point. This will matter if he gets the hold. Norrie serving at 4-2. That is nowhere near a big enough lead to just guarantee himself the match. But Vilch is just making too many errors on these deuce points. Another chance for Norrie to serve for the match. Vilch going a bit wild, got a bit of wheels on his his forehand there. So break point number 3 in the game. It's a second serve as well. Surely we'll have a rally here. Does he go big in the second? He does. Backhand. That's wild. That's about 4 meters long. Cam Norrie gets the second break. He will serve for the match in Rio to get himself the semi-finals. The defending champion, one service game away from the semis. 38-minute set, longest of the match. A bit of a weird match, this one, to be honest. Up and down. Norrie 1 game away. First serve into the net. So you'll like the insurance break, but prefer to get it done in this game. The crowd wins a set, breadstick. Forehands. Oof. Backhand to the forehand of Norrie. Goes for a big up the line winner, but it's wide. 5-1, love 15. Shame it's so late because would have liked to watch a bit of the young 17-year-old Francesca. Do hope he, I mean, in some ways I hope he gets the win, some ways I don't, because of how the crowd will be, you know? Nice forehands. Vios can't get it back. Yannick Hanfman is suffering some weird losses, you gotta say. Considering how good he's been over the last year. Losing to guy Navone, I mean, like, what? Second career ATP win. Never made it past the first round of qualifying in a Grand Slam event. Very strange loss. 6-1, 6-2 for the qualifier. Norrie double faults. 5-1, 15-30. Do we have time left in this third set? Is there time for a comeback? Serve out wide. Forehand into the open court. Vios can't get there. Very good forehand. 2 points away. Vios was 15-30 down, serving for the set at 5-3 in the last set. Held for the set. Can Norrie do the same? Serves the backhand. It's a wild return. It's set point, match point for the Brit to continue his title defense into the semifinals. The second breadstick of the match point, Cameron Norrie. Serve to the backhand. Now the backhand Norrie into the net. No! Not now. Not now. Crowd loving the air. They're still clinging on. 5-1 deuce. Vios, again, 2 points away from staying in this match. Oh, lovely tee serve. Lands in. Good return from Vios, but that backhand just lets him down so often. So often he's hit errors off the backhand. It's definitely been the worst shot on the court. I mean, that's a harsh thing to say. It's match point number 2. Add side. Overheads. Second overheads. Forehand of Vios. Forehand Norrie. Backhand pass. Volley from Norrie. Second volley. Third volley. Lands out. It's in. It's in. Oh my gosh. We go on. How did Norrie not win that point? First volley. Second volley. Third little pickup. Norrie let it past him. Ah, what a bad leave there. Must have just been in. Oh, man. Back to deuce. Overhead. Oh my gosh, lands on the baseline. Forehand. Backhand pickup. Forehand into the open court. Cam Norrie. Okay. Third match point coming up. Goodness sake. Some of these points are just the gets that are landing on the baseline from Village. Like so much pressure on that Cam Norrie overhead. So third match point. Here we go. This one, serve out wide, looks good. Lands in again though. Forehand from Norrie. Backhand Village. Forehand Norrie into the open court. Forehand Village. He's a winner. Oh my gosh. 3 match points saved. Are we gonna get another Sursteya? Are we gonna get another Sursteya? Decent forehand from Norrie, but Village was there. Goes for the forehand. He's got nothing to lose, really. Crowd going crazy. 5-1 deuce. Oh my gosh. Crowd booing because Cam Norrie's taking his time because they're making noise during a service motion. Serve out wide. Backhand drop shot. He's missed it. Oh my gosh, Cam Norrie's missed the drop shot. He's missed the drop shot. Village has the break back point. Ad side. Cam Norrie has lost a few ad side points in a row. He was so reliable in the match. Getting 3 points, and wow, look how they cheer the fault. You cannot cheer a first serve fault like that. And they're whistling. They're whistling, the crowd. Backhand. Forehand Norrie. Oh my gosh. Forehand put away from Village. Oh, he was on top of the net. And he can't deal with it. He launches the ball into the sky. Warning for Village. I mean, that for Village is a complete easy forehand put away. Puts that into the net and completely attacks the ball. Oh, furious. That was the chance. That was the chance to get the break back. The whole match could have been spun around there. But instead it's deuce. Backhand. Forehand Cam. Will it be a fourth break point? A fourth game set point, sorry. Or second break point? Forehand Norrie. Lands in. Forehand of Tiago. Backhand Norrie. Forehand Tiago. Backhand Norrie. Cross course into the net. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Crowd trying to get behind him. He did. He did. I think they're ongoing, Capricorn. And Veal's getting the crowd louder. Norrie taking his time. Getting whistles from the crowd, but well within his rights to take the time because the crowd's just taking, I mean, the mick. Goodness sake. To be fair, Veal's has not cheered the faults. He's telling the crowd to stop cheering on the faults. That fair enough. Second serve, the backhand Veal's. Forehand Norrie. Forehand of Veal's. Forehand Norrie. Forehand of Veal's. Backhand Norrie. Backhand of Veal's. Backhand Norrie into the net, and Veal's gets one of the breaks back. Wow. 3 match points. Veal's gets One of the breaks back. This could be a nightmare for Cam Norrie. This could be a nightmare. Oh, dear. Tried to get the match won under 2 hours, he couldn't do it. He couldn't hold serve. He couldn't hold serve. It's only gonna get worse from here. It's only gonna get more tense from here. Think how tense it was at 5-1. Imagine 5-3 Norrie serving. Oh, man. Cam choke a lot? That was not Cam choking, really. Seyboth came off with some ridiculous winners. One forehand winner. I mean, the first backhand kinda flick winner, you just can't really that point is just so difficult to say anything about, really. Just really good reflex backhand from Vilch that just landed in. Um, the 3rd match point, I'm trying to remember what happened. Can't remember. Here we go. We're in the 3rd. Vilch is broken back, now serving at 2-5 to stay in the match. Insane, insane. Sure Norrie would prefer to get match points on this return game, you know? Kinda take the pressure off a little bit if he has match points this return game. So unsportsmanlike conduct, ball abuse was called for Vilch in that last game after he missed a pretty basic forehand on break point. So keep that in mind, you know? He's a very intense player. Something could happen. Might get a point penalty? Or is it first serve? I think first serve is the first one, and then point penalty, and then game, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Backhand from Norrie to the backhand slice Vilch. Forehand Norrie. Backhand Vilch up the line to the backhand Norrie. Forehand Vilch. Forehand Norrie. Backhand Vilch. Norrie's not gonna you just cannot make it easy for Vilch right now. Forehand Norrie up the line. Very good. Very good from Norrie. Love 15. 2-5, love 15. Good control. Every ground stroke there. Nice finish. Forehand up the line. Had margin on it as well. It's just all about the position of that. Didn't need to be that good. Just up the line, low. Test your opponent. Get him out of position. Second serve at love 15. Could still get this match won under 2 hours. Just about. Four hands, and the third ball is right into the middle of the net, and it's love 30. So Norrie 2 points away, just like he was at 30 all. Deuce several times that last game. Of course, he had 3 match points as well. 2-5, love 30. Missed the first serve, Vilch as well. So second serve, love 30, 2-5. Will it be 3 match points, or will it be 15-30? Serves to the forehand Cam. Forehand Vilch. Forehand of Cam. Backhand slice Vilch. A lot of slice on that. But backhand of Cam is very good. Backhand put away. Vilch gets a racket to it. Overhead. Can he get a racket to this as well? He can. Another overhead. Back to Vilch. Cam is going through the ringer right now to get these match points. Another overhead. Backhand to backhand now. Forehand Vilch. Oh my gosh. He put so much into staying in that point. So many overheads. Went for the forehand in the end, it just couldn't he couldn't do it. So, 3 more match points to add to the 3 in the last game. Comeback could be put to a stop right here. Love 40 at 2-5, match point number 4. Backhand, forehand of Vilch, forehand of Cam Norrie. Backhand Vilch is a winner. It's wow, wow. 2 backhand winners to save 2 of the 4 match points. The forehand winner there as well at last game. Look at this backhand, jump backhands. This is what Vilch can do. In between missing a lot. Hit ridiculous winners. First serve into the net. Second serve at match point. Match point number 5 now. Backhand Cam. Forehand Vilch. Backhand of Cam. Backhand Vilch is long. Huge reaction from Cam Norrie. Let's see this handshake of the net. That's not too bad. I was expecting worse. I think Norrie kind of he respected, in that last set, the kind of he kind of tried to tame the crowd, Vilch, when they were cheering for the faults. He tried to kind of say, "Okay, let's calm down." He kinda had a change of heart after the second set where Vilch was going crazy with I mean, I've never seen much like that, in a while. Cheering a double fault, like, conducting the crowd at double fault was insane, that last set, but Norrie getting the win in the end, 6-2 in the third, just under an hour long, that set. Which is weird even though I mean, it's 6-2, but that's clay court tennis for you, you know? Sets can just take forever, um, even if they're one-sided. And Cam Norrie continues his title defense through to the semifinals, the number 2 seed. We've got 2, 4, and 5 seed in the semifinals. We'll have a wild card or a or a qualifier in the semis to match Norrie tomorrow. But thank you guys for joining me. The handshake was pretty it's fine, yeah. I think both guys respect each other, even though it was intense out there. I was expecting it to be worse, but he got tempered out a little bit near the end. So um Cam Norrie gets the win in 3-6-1, 3-6, 6-2. Thank you guys so much. MJ especially for the gifted subs, donation, Joe as well. Very kind of you guys, and hoping to see you tomorrow. If someone's covering Lost Cowboys, hopefully someone is. Enjoy that stream, but the Hatchnell stream will be covered tomorrow as well by Anthony. So enjoy that. I'll see you guys at some point. It's been me. It's been Norrie, Seyboth, Vilch, 6-1, 3-6, 6-2. He's through to the semifinals in Rio de Janeiro. Bye-bye, guys.